Good morning, Alvern, and we hope you had a wonderful day. I'm Brian.
And I'm Cam.
Now please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Now please pause for a moment of silence.
Now here are your morning announcements.
Please remember to take pictures for the school-wide video. Please send pictures/videos to ldennis@sau81.org or motool@sau81.org.
Japanese Club will be meeting today after school in room 302.
All books are due back to the library by June 6th. Students will not be able to borrow any books after that date. Please see the librarians if you have any books you need to return, or check with them if you owe any borrowed materials. Seniors, you will not be able to receive your cap and gown if you do not return all borrowed books, which includes assigned books.
Attention, class of 2019. Student 19 editions will be on June 5th, right after school in the media room.
Attention, all varsity athletes. The varsity banquet is being held Monday, June 4th at 6:30 at the Alpine Grove. If you are planning on attending, you must pick up your ticket in Mrs. Bonnie's office by Friday, May 25th. You may purchase additional tickets for $22.
Seniors, New Hampshire State scholars that are attending the field trip to the Fisher Cats game, please meet in the STEC lobby on Thursday, May 31st, right after first block to meet at the bus. Concession stands will be open to purchase lunch at the game.
Senior students who took Government Semester 1 are invited to attend a presentation on Thursday, May 31st during Block 4 or 6 featuring lawyers from New Hampshire. Let a government teacher know you are interested in sitting in on these presentations. The library will be closed after school today and Friday.
Have a great day, Alvern.
Alvern.
Alright, so I'm here today with Mr. Beals to talk about the topic of the senior cruise. So Mr. Beals, when will the senior cruise happen?
Senior cruise is the day before graduation, so we're going on it on Wednesday, June 13th. We leave the Alvern parking lot at 4 p.m. via school bus to Boston. We board the bus. The bus departs the dock at 6 p.m., comes back to the dock at 10 p.m. So you have to go on the bus to go on it. It's a school field trip. We're back at Alvern between 11 and 11:15 at night.
What does the trip entail?
The trip is a bus transportation down to the water front in Boston. Pretty much we'll get off of the bus. We'll have a few minutes to get ourselves acclimated. It's a nice environment if the weather's nice, because the city will be bustling at that time of night because it's people getting out of work. We board the boat. Everything's inclusive on the boat. We have a full buffet dinner. We have music, dancing. We'll be sharing the boat with potentially some other groups. They're not high school groups, they're older groups, because it's all based on levels of the boat. We'll have one full level to ourselves, but participants who go on the trip will have access to most every level of the boat. My favorite part of the boat, beyond the dinner and that part of it, is up on the upper deck. You obviously get elevated up higher off the water, and when we take the cruise out around Boston Harbor, my favorite spots are when we're going past Logan Airport. So you literally will have aircraft coming in directly overhead. The takeoffs usually go out the different direction, but the landings or arrivals come in directly over your head into the airport, which is a nice sight when people haven't experienced that in the water before.
What should students wear to this event?
The wear is what I would classify as business casual. It's a formal, but not overly formal. Because we're going after dark, what happens very frequently in the city, depending upon the weather of the day, everything's cooler on the harbor. So frequently I've told people you have to wear pants, shoes. It's not a jeans and sneaker event. You have to wear a shirt with a collar if you're a guy. Girls can either some wear sundresses, some wear pants, and more, again, business casual outfits. Most importantly, you're going to be walking around the city. To get onto the boat, when you get off the boat, you need to wear sensible shoes, and I encourage everybody to wear, or at least bring with them, some kind of either sweater, light sweater, dress vest, sweatshirt that isn't a raw sweatshirt, because when the air gets cooler in the nighttime, the dance floor, that area gets incredibly warm, but then you go outside and sometimes if there's a wind and sea breeze, you get colder.
What are the basic rules of this event?
Same as any school field trip, very honestly. We leave on a bus. You can't go to the field trip unless you're on the bus. Please don't drive down to Boston because I'm not going to let you on the boat. All same school rules apply. I will give you 2 examples. 5 years ago, we had a student bring alcohol on it. She was suspended from school. She graduated from school but wasn't able to go to the ceremony because you're still in school. So if I suspend you from the graduation day from school because of your actions, only what you lose is the graduation ceremony. She still received her diploma. Every student, as part of going on the trip, understand that you have to go through their security before you can get on the boat. Their security is a combination of a male line and a female line based on their security personnel, and they search your bags, they search your clothing, because it's almost like you're going through an airport to get on an airliner. There is no radar aspect of metal detector, but you are going to be searched. You have to know that if you're going to go on the trip. Once you're on the boat, for the most part, we've had terrific behavior amongst kids. It's a fun activity for seniors to be social to one another the night before graduation, so there's always a lot of emotion and excitement in the room because they know the next day is graduation.
What are the requirements to go? Like, do you have to have all your books turned in before you can go and stuff like that?
Yeah, good question. So what happens is we want the senior trip to be for everyone, obviously, and you can't get your cap and gown unless you have paid off all your school debts, whether it be a lunch debt, whether it be books, uniforms. We're going to start selling tickets for the senior cruise before that process. So really our catch-all is you can still technically owe something to the school and buy your senior cruise ticket because I have to do that in advance. The senior cruise tickets this year are going to cost somewhere in the vicinity of $75 or $80. It's a little more than we would like it to be, but the class made a conscious decision that they wanted this Boston Harbor experience. It is a quality meal. It is very much a quality boat and an experience. You get to kind of live in a grown-up world because you're on the boat with other adults, and we're expecting you to act like you're adult.
When will the tickets go on sale for this event?
Yeah, we've talked about having tickets go on sale Friday, June 1st. So we want to get through this week, through Memorial Day, end of the first week, but June 1st, and really sell most of the during what would be the senior week of Senior Spirit Week that has annually been held. Last day for seniors in school is Monday, June 11th. Tuesday, and we'll give out graduation garb that day, caps and gowns. June 12th, the Tuesday, we have our yearbook assembly and our class day assembly, and then we'll have graduation practice in the morning on Wednesday the 13th and on graduation day the 14th, culminating in our graduation on the 14th.
All right, thank you.